Hi, my name is Larry, and I've decided to put a few videos up on YouTube about my hobby. And my hobby is doing plastic canvas needlepoint. Now, first a few words. I know it's pretty strange for a man to do needlepoint. It's kind of a thing that women usually do. And for those of you who are going to say, oh, that's so gay, let me tell you, yes, I am gay, and no, that has nothing to do with why I do needlepoint. I don't know any gay men, and I know lots of gay men, but I don't know any gay men who do needlepoint. And in fact, I have had a few gay men kind of laugh and think I was kidding when I said I did needlepoint. So I'm aware that it's predominantly female, and that presents a problem for me because needlepoint designs and things people do tend to be kind of feminine, and that's not really my style. So as you'll see if you follow my videos, I try to do stuff that's a little less cute, let's say. First of all, I should tell you what plastic canvas needlepoint is in case you don't know. And I suppose I should begin by telling you what needlepoint is. Needlepoint is a type of embroidery, and what makes needlepoint different from other embroidery is that it's made on a canvas. Now, this is typical of canvas. As you can see, it's a mesh. This is called mono canvas because the vertical and the horizontal are the same size. There's other types of canvas where you'll have two verticals for each horizontal. This isn't what I primarily work with, although I have done stuff on that kind of canvas. What I work with is plastic canvas, and yeah, I don't know, needlepointers don't always have a high opinion of plastic canvas, but it has the advantage in that you can make three-dimensional objects out of it. Now, plastic canvas comes on these sheets. This is what you buy in the store. See, they are mesh. This is plastic, and it's not totally rigid, but it's certainly stronger than the other type, which is sort of like cloth. And you have to cut it. It's not too hard to cut with a scissor. And this, for example, would be a square of plastic canvas, and I can do something with this. Now, here's an interesting thing. Let me talk about the needle. This is the needle that you do needlepoint with. This particular one is a 13. That's the size of the needle. And you will notice it doesn't have a point. It's like, look, it's not a point on it. And yet, this is called needlepoint. Now, I can't figure that out. And once you figure that out, you can tell me why this is called a tapestry needle. This is an embroidery needle, but these are called tapestry needles. Tapestries are not embroidered. Tapestries are made on a loom, so you don't really need a needle to make a tapestry. Now, I did notice there is a very famous tapestry, something that's called a tapestry, that dates from the Middle Ages, which really isn't a tapestry, it's a work of embroidery. So I guess you could say they sort of use the word tapestry to refer to large embroideries too. Anyway, there's a number of stitches that you can use, and maybe I won't get into that quite yet. I'd like to show you quickly, oh, there, I dropped my needle. I'd like to show you quickly some of the kinds of things you can do. Now this here, this is like the real typical application for plastic canvas, which is a tissue box. I made it in red and green for Christmas. Isn't that cute? And as a matter of fact, I have 4 of these tissue boxes so far. Here's one with like really weird designs on it that I just did as sort of a sampler. Isn't that cool? It didn't come out looking as bizarre as I was hoping. That's just some of the things I do. A lot of other things which I will show you in my other videos. So that's number 1.